Jordan Early here. Again, I know y'all miss Lindsay, but she is back. So you can definitely get a hold of her, Lindsay at awhemp.com. I know you're probably blowing her up already. Actually, I think you have to do full American Wholesale Hemp.com with Lindsay, or sales at awhemp. She takes care of them all, which is why she's so busy. And I'm here today with Kyle Early, and we chose to talk about the goods, the bads, the uglies, the funs, and what we do with entrepreneurship. So it's going to link to a lot of cool things. But Kyle, first question I want to ask, let's just start with the hard part. Now, me and you have been able to bond because where I kind of really snuck into the job I have with working with other white labels, helping people build their brands, and knowing, working with the co-packers that we may need, including Cantech Labs, to create products. That 1.5 to 2 year struggle has really helped me be able to help other people with their brands and making it a lot easier and a quicker process for them than it was for me building my first brand. So that's why I do it. What got you into being an entrepreneur in the first place?
Well, I didn't have any intentions. Active Duty RX was started on my own path, my own journey to try to find natural medicine, and it came from there. And then once I had a taste of that lifestyle and that motivation and the pride you have in building something, I do not want to pay for some man's beach house and slave away. I want to set my own path, my own destiny. I want to fail forward, and learn from my mistakes and grow. And I think it's one of the most just humbling and amazing experiences to start your own ventures. And so yeah, that's kind of how I got started. But
well, I've had fun bouncing off of you. I think it'd be safe to say helping you at times to build your brand. And then I've been inspired by your ideas, and sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I'm just there for you. Do whatever you got to do, and just let you use any resources we have, because I have been really proud of the path that you've been put on. I know that you let God and His people guide you on that path, and so you may not know what decision you're going to make tomorrow or who's going to come across. So you developed after Active Duty RS had already became wildly successful, and people just reaching out to you all over the place. I'm sure you're hugely humbled by that. All you got to do is check out Kyle Early's Facebook page, and you'll definitely see he's got to meet a lot of cool people in the military, veterans, people that have done really amazing things, and they all fall in love with Kyle. He's my brother-in-law, and he's my baby brother-in-law, and I fell in love with him too, so I get it. But now that's made you want to help other people build their businesses.
Yeah.
And that all started with Barrage. So tell us again, people that have watched the show before, maybe they haven't, because we have done an episode on Barrage, but I can never hear enough about Barrage. First, tell me about Barrage and then its journey thereafter.
Okay. Well, Barrage Coffee, it's award-winning gourmet coffee. In anything we do with Cantech or AWH, whoever, or Cantech really, but co-packers, we use the best of the best, and we partnered with one of the best one here in Oklahoma. That's been in business a very long time and has the pedigree for us to be able to say we have such award-winning quality coffee. And so I wanted to have a CBD infused line of coffee for veterans that are already dealing with mental health, that caffeine triggers that, and give them that option and try to help them in that sense. And Barrage has done great out of the gate. I think I started that probably 10 months ago.
Oh, wow.
10 months ago, and we're doing nationwide sales, and we're closing on international distribution companies right now.
Again, true. Very true.
And that to me is like one of the most amazing feelings of, and I had doubters and I had naysayers when I started that. I had people like, dude, just chill, like, no, I'm not gonna chill, let's go. You know what I mean? When you get momentum, you have to take that momentum and you ride it. And so Barrage started, and even more so after that, that's when I started Jekyll Investments, which is my advisory company. And through us up here and everything we do, now I mentor and I coach and I help veterans, and I only do it for veterans. That's the bottom line. Call me biased. I don't care. Call me biased. But so
everybody needs love, and if your demographic is veterans, I am sure not going to argue with you about that.
Yeah, but so I mentor, I coach them, and I have a few very successful ones right now. Soldier Girl Coffee, Horny Toad Coffee, and now Battle 22. We just shipped out their
Fresh
stuff.
out the gate, and I got chills, man. Shouldn't
Oh, it's not done.
It looks
and then
so
I
good.
do, and then Barrage Coffee in support of homeless military veterans. And I wanted to open that up, especially for these nonprofits. Soldier Girl and Horny Toad, they're their own LLCs. I talk to them once a week. I help them with everything they need. I'm just mentoring them in that journey because, as you know too, it's scary. It's scary territory. But I wanted to, and I especially wanted to open it up for the nonprofits, Battle 22, homeless military veterans, and now give these nonprofits an option. Times are hard. COVID's hard. It's hard to ask for money. And so now they have a tangible product now to sell, to raise money for their nonprofits, to continue to fight the fight that we do here on the home front. And I've just got to meet some of the most amazing people. And it's helped my veteran outreach program. We're, one team, one fight, we're stronger. And so to be able to collab with all these veterans and veteran nonprofits, man, you see the love. Like, it's the coolest thing, that camaraderie. It's the camaraderie again, but now it's all in business and fighting our fight, raising awareness for veteran suicide and pharmaceutical deaths.
Tell me more about Battle 22. Because that is a new coffee that has came out, someone that you helped mentor in the building your brand part, at least with the coffee.
Yes.
I don't know enough about to know, do they have other products out there, other brands out there? Is this something new to them, and what is their mission?
Their mission is awesome. So that's my buddy Chad. He is the founder of Battle 22, and he's actually coming down. You're going to get to meet him because they are flying down here June 15th and 16th. July 15th and 16th. Okay. They're coming down here, and we're going to be able to tour here and show them the roaster and everything they're a part of now as a family, because now we're a family. And also we're going to be doing an amazing therapy program with them as well, with my veteran outreach program, as you know, Battle on the Home Front. And so we're going to bring them in, a bunch of veterans, teach them how to grow their own medicine, understand that process. And they do amazing things. They're taking veterans outdoors, that outdoor therapy, no different than what we do with Battle with plant therapy. They walk the walk, man. And I have a lot of veteran-based nonprofits. They reach out to me. They want me as an influencer or to promote their nonprofit. And when I vet them, I realize that they're not walking the walk, and so I'm catching on to a lot of them, and I'll call them out when I see them. And Chad was one of the ones that I noticed with Battle 22 that they were really doing something. And I reached out to him, probably 3-4 months ago, and said, hey man, let's get you a coffee line going. Let me help you. Let's push this. And man, we linked up. Me and him are very good friends now. They're actually on the 26th of this month. They fly me to Pennsylvania to tell my story, raise awareness for veteran suicide and pharmaceutical deaths. And it's an absolute humbling, amazing feeling to be able to do what I do.
Okay, well, when we break, maybe or after the show, you can put the links in the comments.
Absolutely. And
make sure just to their not-for-profits. That way, if someone wants to donate, if they want to buy the coffee, they can contact them. And of course, to your own, because everything you do is given back. And so we wanted to support you as well. So we are going to break for now, and we will see you in a minute. Hey guys, we're back talking about building brands and entrepreneurship in general and the opportunities that Jekyll Investments is bringing for that. One of the resources he uses is our lab, Cantech Labs, owned by Ryan Early. And so it's an amazing lab. If y'all haven't heard, if y'all, excuse me, gathering my words, but I want to be real specific about this. Cantech Labs is a manufacturer. And so it manufactures products that we sell over here at American Wholesale Hemp. But it also manufactures products that aren't sold at American Wholesale Hemp. We needed a distribution center to be able to get our products nationwide. So American Wholesale Hemp was developed, and now people don't have to struggle as hard to find our products. But in the meantime, Cantech Labs has a white label program. You can custom build your own tinctures with CBD, CBN, CBG. You can ratio them. You can do 1 mil, 60 mil. We can do topicals.
Terpene specific.
Yes, we can do terpene specific. We can do CBG only. I mean, there's some of these things have been done, some of these things haven't been done. You can custom build your own formulas, or go ahead and white label your favorite products here at American Wholesale Hemp. Cantech Labs was built to white label products, and we love to help build people's brands just as Kyle does. Kyle loves to be that mentor, and he will bring them over, and we'll help him as well. So it's like a big family.
Absolutely.
If you would like to join the white label program, if you're thinking about building your brand, you can contact us. If you came through Kyle, please contact Kyle, and he will be your mentor through the process of working with us. And it's not just tinctures and topicals. We've gained relationships all over the United States with only the best co-packers. If you want skincare, if you want something
Identify.
I know. It's kind of
by Jordan
kind
Early.
of a big deal.
By Jordan Early.
The eye cream actually is on the vote list, and thank you guys for voting that in.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of that, to be on the list for Oklahoma's best, and among a lot of our products. But we'll talk about that in a second. So if you have more questions on the white label program, that is exactly what I'm here for. It's why I wanted to bring Kyle on the show to talk about entrepreneurship. We have similar jobs in different areas.
Yeah.
So we want to help you build your brand. We want to show you the opportunities, and we do everything we can in our power to make a quality product, use the best co-packers, find you the best deals, and keep your prices low. That way you can do things such as donate your proceeds or some of your proceeds to not-for-profits, which we love to do so much. But we have Green Grow Fest coming up.
Yep.
And we're very excited about that, and I'm actually extremely proud of the way that they formed this to be a free entry for influencers to try and get your products recognized, and then for Oklahoma to actually be able to vote on the products and say who they think is Oklahoma's best. I talked to Jay the other day. Per category, they will be announcing the top 3. And then, of course, the official winner will be in. That'll be on Friday.
I'm excited.
I know.
Next Friday.
Yeah, that'll be on the Friday which is next Friday of Green Grow Fest, and then they'll actually announce the winner, the number 1 winner, on Saturday. And we're excited to see who wins, because even if it's not our brand on here, there's a lot of great brands, and there's a lot of great people, and we have a lot of great relationships with a lot of great people on this list. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you who is in our program that you should look for. You can go to Green Grow Fest 2020, and they have the link on their Facebook page. Like it to follow and see what's going on and how to get joined in on the fest. greengrowfest2021.com. Also, we'll have all the same information, and you can go follow there. So what we have right now is the best employer and community engagement, Hempire Genetics, in conjunction with Cantech Labs.
Let's go.
Right? Okay, so we've already talked about Cantech, and Hempire Genetics is who our hemp that we get is permitted through. It's also my own personal farms through Hempire Genetics as a permit to keep things legal, to show you there's legal hemp in the products that Kyle is making that we manufacture for y'all.
As we are a full vertical operation
Yes.
from seed to sell.
We want to protect you and your brand. That is all. That is
Know what
what we
you're
want to
putting
do.
in your body.
And so then we have the lead grower is Joey Love with Grown with Love.
Love Joey.
Yeah, he's incredible. I definitely wanted to give a shout out there. They were a huge part of Blue Magic's research program, Blue Magic. You can learn more about that at growbluemagic.com. And the reason that I'm mentioning him is because they have utilized the same program that we did at Hempire Genetics, making a really successful program with unique genetics, using Blue Magic, making sure there's no mildew or pests or anything harsh that was have to use on the plant. And on this list as well is Joey Love's Grown with Love FICO, and that's FICO, fully integrated cannabis oil. And I would have to search the post and say all the scientific words that Ryan says to actually tell you why he named it FICO, but maybe I'll bring Ryan and Joey
I know,
on
I asked
sometime.
him about that too. I said, dude, we got a typo?
No
No.
typo.
He explained it to me and I was like, okay, Roger
Yeah,
that. I'm
makes
tracking.
sense, but I cannot repeat it. So yeah, the FICO is on there. That's fully integrated cannabis oil by Grown with Love. I do believe they submitted with a huge request from me and a lot of others, the 3-to-1. It's been wonderful to use that to go to sleep for me and then wake up in a great mood. Sometimes I'm even mad I can't sleep in all grumpy because when I use that RSO for my insomnia, I'm actually able to wake up in a good mood as well. So I don't want to miss anyone. And look, there are so many people that have been nominated. There's a lot of great people doing a lot of great things in Oklahoma. That was the FICO right there. So this is getting down to more of our CBD products, and we do have on our tinctures, capsules, tablets, and full spectrum meds, our PCRX balm that's award winning already. It was top 5. Oh, look at you. PCRX balm, and I have heard we're about to advance that. So it wins this one. It's bound to win the next one because we're advancing that as we speak. And nobody's even asked us to because it has been an award-winning #1 seller on our website, #1 in seller for our distributors for a long time.
And so with Active Duty RX, my company as well, we took that amazing product and we put menthol in it. So
yes, and that's an incredible product, and it actually is giving PCRX balm a run for its money.
I know, I would be expecting to see napalm in the lineup next year.
Oh my, yeah, I would too. It's an incredible product. We're getting a lot of demand for it.
Yeah.
People that have always ordered 40 PCRX balms are starting to get to where those numbers are about to get the same with napalm, and so they're a wonderful side-by-side product. And this year, on the tinctures and full spectrum products, they did put the balm, and we're thankful for that. And I hate to say that one's just not a surprise. That's been top in my home. If it wasn't my product, it'd be there all the time. Then some other great products, which in innovative and relevant products, we have 3 Hempicide, our Blue Magic, which is actually patented terpene technology. If you haven't heard about Blue Magic, go back and watch the shows. We've been talking
Blue
about
Magic's
it for
like
months.
next level. And even if you're not a cannabis grower, a hemp grower, and you know this, I have Early Bird Farms. It's my Oklahoma grown organic vegetable farm where we give a lot of the produce away to veterans and their families for free. But I use Blue Magic on all my stuff. And we're getting 3-pound tomatoes.
Yeah.
So
It's nuts. It really is. That they say plants love it, pests hate it. And I've gotten quite a few testimonies where they actually are using that. It's the proof is in the pudding. That it's in the words. Plants love it and pests hate it.
It's great for vegetables as well. That's my
it is
point
great
there.
for. It is a product that was developed for the powdery mildew in Oklahoma. It devastates russet and spider mites. It prevents other pests. It does not hurt your beneficials. The only reason it would hurt your ladybugs is if it didn't have anything else to eat and the ladybugs died. It actually, the ladybugs like Blue Magic is on there because it doesn't excrete that pheromone, I guess, that's making the plants or the pests of the plants not want to come back. But on that same list, we have my eye cream, It's incredible. It's my favorite product.
Identify.
Yes, Identify. And he was there the first time that I actually brought the R&D that I approved over. We were all so tired as entrepreneurs, just exhausted at the end of the week. And I said, "Oh, guys, I have the samples. I have Identify." And we all put it on, and we went from this to, oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to name? What other business are we going to open? We approved that eye cream because it woke us up. It took that heaviness away from the eyes, and I was really thankful that I finally perfected that one. And then we have Sativet tincture, again, another one that's always on our top 5 sellers. And a lot of times people like to they will buy something for their pets before they'll buy for themselves. And they'll see it work on their pets, and the next thing you know, they're ordering it for themselves, because pets don't have placebo. So whatever it's doing for those pets, they're like, I want that too.
It's like children. You know what I mean? It's the same.
Let me go through here and make sure I'm not missing anyone. I couldn't be missing Battle on the Home Front CBD coffee, could
Mirage
I?
coffee.
Yes. Well, Battle on the Home Front was nominated because that is what we put in the influencer bag. That is sponsored by or fueled by Barrage Coffee. It's the same coffee. It's a special edition Barrage Battle on the Home Front coffee. We told you about the proceeds, so you can go online to awhemp.com, find the blue bag. It's French vanilla cream. Order it and know that your money's going to a good place.
And it is labeled Barrage on when you do vote.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And the last but not least, my husband and the amazing mentor to so many.
Trailblazer, baby.
Trailblazer, Ryan Early. There's a lot of great names on that list too, but I definitely have to encourage you to go on and give the deserving Ryan Early a vote.
No.
You can vote once a week, and don't overvote or they'll take them out. And I will talk about a little bit more of the struggles of entrepreneurship when we come back.
There's plenty.
Well, I'm sitting here having fun with my little brother today.
Little big brother.
Little big brother, I guess. Talking about entrepreneurship, and we've explained a lot of ways to help people. We've talked about Green Grow Fest. If you missed any of that, you can always go back and watch. This airs at 7, but you can watch it anytime you want. You can go back and watch the other shows. But now we kind of want to talk about the struggles of entrepreneurship. I'm really focused on Kyle today because that's who I'm interviewing. So, but you know what? I'm not even going to ask a question. You know the topic. Go.
I think when it comes to entrepreneurship, and you kind of highlighted this and talked about this earlier about how you bounce ideas off me, I bounce them off you. For the starting entrepreneurs and those people that are getting into it, never be the smartest person in the room.
Oh, that's great.
Surround yourself with people that are motivated, that support you, that love you, that want you to win. If you want to see what your future looks like, you look at the people around you, and I promise you the only people in my life are quality people.
That's great. That's really good to know. As family, that's what we want to hear.
Yeah. That was my biggest issue. As we know, I have a very rough past, and I went down some dark roads, and it was because I was around bad people that didn't care if you won, and the people around me want me to win. So,
well, yeah, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that you win because you're a good person and you're doing it for the right reason. And I say, well, okay, fine. I'll say my biggest struggle was redlining, and then now that I'm like the biggest critic redliner ever, and people hate whenever I redline their stuff. There's a lot of mistakes that can be made, so it's always good to have a good team that's fighting for you around for that purpose. I've thrown away 3,000 or used embarrassingly 3,000 brochures, and one of my another one of my favorite stories with Kyle was we had a red line go through. It was finally when we realized, okay, we want 8-9 people's eyes on this. So we do have an art team over at Cantech. They are a separate contract. We got tired of seeing so many mistakes on labels and people doing their own work because they didn't have a 9 or 10 different eyes on it that do it every day. So we offered up a program with Cheap Services over there with Lauren and Phil, our amazing graphic artists. And that goes through probably 3 or 4 revisions and 9 people, and then it has to be looked at by me and the client in the end before it ever goes out, because I got so tired of mistakes, and it just happens. And so Lauren told me the other day she had to buy about a bag of popcorn just because she noticed a mistake on it. And so it's not just us, it's everyone. So you definitely have to have a good team and people watching after your back. But the story is, he was gonna do a balm before he decided to do napalm.
So I did Battle Bomb, and I got a cease and desist.
Okay, well, I was just gonna let you tell your own business.
No, well, it is what it is. Hey, that's when you know you're making moves, when someone from across the country sends you a cease and desist. I'm good with it.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Good. Yeah. So we didn't come out with the battle bomb. So Kyle and I had a joke for Everett, but it was a good joke because we like blam. Yeah. Because our first labels, we had to trash them, but trust me, I kept them and gave them away, and they were fun because they said BLAM instead of balm. It's supposed to be Battle Bomb is what he was releasing. It said Battle Blam, so we got to have a lot of fun with the word blam for a while. Yeah. That was a fun mistake, and that actually did go through a red line. I think just
it made it through.
It made it through the red line. I
guess Kyle wants blam.
No, and know what I did? Assuming you know what it does out of you and me, and I assume that somebody else will catch that instead of marking it. I'm like, well, she's not going to let it stay blam.
I know. So. I will admit I am horrible about it, because we'll be bouncing red lines through each other for my clients as well. And looks good, looks great. And knowing that I'm just looking at the very first top part of, you're gonna do that, and especially when you're running ragged and you expect your team around you to be good and to help you and carry you and support you as well. But I am guilty of that. I'm definitely not perfect. So.
Well, I'm a wife of an entrepreneur, whether I'm an entrepreneur or not. And actually, I've always said, I've kind of now I believe in Ryan so much, and everything he's done is so genuine. I've kind of dedicated myself more on a business management type for him. It's not that I dropped all my dreams. He's making all my dreams come true through his passions and his love for the industry and, of course, our family. So I'm living a great life, living through his entrepreneurship, being at partners with him. But the struggle is real, having a husband that is as busy as him. So how do you find the struggles for Jessie? I'm sure she's your extreme biggest support, but it's tough on the wives, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because I can tell you this right now. Even when you look at
husbands. Sorry, I know we have women entrepreneurs out there.
Do not be sexist.
I am not. I am not.
On my titles it says CEO, because I run my companies, but my wife is the CEOs of my companies. I would not be able to do it without her support, her brains, and she supports me. And I think especially in any entrepreneurship or starting entrepreneur, you have, and like I said earlier, the people around you, right? It's the same. Your spouse, though, has to be your supporter. Mine's always believed in me when I had absolutely nothing. I was basically homeless. And let me chase my passions and my dreams, and here we are now. So she does it, man. Sometimes she's stressed out, but
Well, actually, I don't think Ryan would mind me talking about husband and wives and personal. We were in the garage the other day, and I was bouncing all these ideas off of Ryan. We were just sitting there. I had my computer out. I was showing him things. I was telling him things I was struggling with as an entrepreneur, trying to keep up, feeling overwhelmed, not wanting to let people down. Yeah. And we went to sleep, okay? So I don't know how or why, but he's been waking up before me, which is very strange. Super strange. So anyways, I walk out, and he's sitting there, and the first thing he said to me after that night of talking to him, he knew how stressed he was, he goes, "Hey babe, I just wanted to let you know you're a rock star."
You need that sometimes. Do
you know what I feel like right now? a rock star because he told me so. And so whether it's your husband and wife or a partner or a friend, don't forget to tell them they're a rock star, because everybody's trying so hard right now to do good for our community, and Oklahoma is allowing a lot of opportunity for that in the cannabis industry especially. So anyways, support your husband, support your friend, don't be a hater, and none of that's good.
Just be a good person.
Yeah, and that's not the way to, is that the way to end the show? Because we're about to have to go now, guys, and I can't wait to see the next one. I can't wait to see Lindsay hosting the next one, because this is one of my favorite shows to watch. I know that I'm sometimes hosting that. That's not why. It's because we're real. We're bringing real people on here that want to help people, that want to teach you, that want to teach you more than the 30 minutes we get on here. So if you have any questions, you can write them here. You can follow Battle on the Home Front. You can follow Kyle Early. You can write me personally, Jordan Early. Any of our brands that we've named, Pure Cannabis, Active Duty RX, Identify, Sativet, that it is almost impossible not to be able to get a hold of us if you need us. And of course, if you want distribution opportunities or white label opportunities, just write sales@awhemp.com. And trust me, it doesn't matter if it's one of our owners personally, we will get back to you, but we have a great team to help us.
And I just want to say one, if I can talk to the audience about entrepreneurship. Stop complaining if you're not happy. Get up and do something. If you want to be a business owner, even if you have another business idea, these people up here want us to win, want you to win. We want you to win.
Absolutely.
Chase your dreams, chase your passions. Fail forward, get up, go, man. Life is so short. Like, these are the people up here that will help you win. If you have a business that you want to start a business, come up here, man. Talk. You have to be around people that want you to win. So.
Well, I am not being cheesy, but I do want you to win, Kyle. And I'm so thankful that within 30 minutes notice, I can get you on my show. Absolutely. Whenever my staff is so tied up and busy. And I know Lindsay wanted to be here today. And she would love to have interviewed you, but we're a team, and we step in and we do what we got to do, and we didn't want to miss a show because we don't want to miss the opportunity to help y'all in any way we can. So thank you very much. Please watch Office Hours again next week at 7 o'clock, and like and follow any of the pages you can here. I'll be posting them in the comments.
See you.